without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling.
Today's vlog is house project central. I'm in my closet because this is like the last big like house project that I want to do before Thanksgiving, and honestly I think it's so motivating to watch people organize their closet, paint walls, do house projects. I love it. I love to see a house's progress, so hopefully this is really satisfying for you guys to see. But we are in my closet. This is our closet. It has this wall here. It's got a couple shelves, some hanging, long hangings. So there's no like second bar there. Here we have just straight up shelves. These were installed by the previous owners. And as I showed you, very unstable, so I definitely don't want to put anything on these. I would, if anything, want to remove them, patch up those holes, and maybe redo it correctly with an anchor. I don't know if any of this was actually hung the way it should have been hung. And then these are just straight up shelves. So here's where I'm struggling in this closet. This is my first time having like a walk-in closet like this. Technically we had a walk-in closet in the last house, but it was like you walk through the closet and there was like hang up and hang up. It was like one shelf that you could hang stuff on and one shelf you could hang stuff on. And it wasn't really like walk-in like this. Like there wasn't a lot of depth, you know. If anything, it was probably like this to this on each side. So we definitely have more than double that now, which is great, and I'm grateful. Now it's just about figuring out a way that it's going to be organized where it's not overwhelming. Like even this is a little overwhelming. I want to color code this and everything because it looks a little chaotic. We have too many of our sweaters hung up, and we live in Florida, so we don't need all of those sweaters here. And then for here, I don't know how to organize clothes on shelves. Like if it was books, if it was products, if it was literally anything else, I think I'd have it figured out. But since we don't really know how to do this, I'm relying on bins. The previous owner left these here from the last thing. There's 4 of these, I believe. Yes, and they have this little acrylic thing. They did have a thing that they like slid onto, but it was like command stripped to the shelves, and then it was also broken, so it wasn't really working. So we just took that part off of the shelves. We're gonna keep the containers and hopefully find another use for them. Y'all, as we have been living in this house, the one thing we realized is these people loved their command hooks and their command strips, except they did not love applying them properly and or removing them properly. So there are so many places in this house where we have to remove command hook residue and then fix or patch the walls that the command hook ruined. So it's really weird. But I went to the Dollar Tree and I went ahead and picked up some bins, and I picked bins. I wasn't gonna get them from the Dollar Tree because I wasn't sure of the quality. However, they had really cute patterns and I was looking for a quick fix. I feel like the Dollar Tree, it's like, yes, it's affordable, but then I'm scared that they're not gonna hold up. But then everything else is like 4 to 5 times the price. So I'm like, I don't have that in my budget, especially right now around the holidays and Christmas. So this is what they look like. I got these bigger ones here. They have this white pattern with like navy and green, which is good because as you saw, navy is one of the accent colors in the house, and then we also have this green color we're going to be using as well. We just haven't used that one yet. It's called Brook Green from the Bear Marquee line. We're doing the navy and the green with other colors, but those are the main ones. And then this one is navy with white and some of that light blue that I feel like can kind of allude to that bright light blue that we've been using downstairs. So I thought those would look cute together. They're a little girly, however, it's just in our closet. I know Chance doesn't mind because who's going to be in our closet to say, oh Chance, you have a girly closet? Plus none of our friends would say that. Also the Dollar Tree, I went ahead and picked up a pool noodle for my boots, so I can put this in my shoes if I need to. The goal for today is not to get this entire closet done. Really, I'd love to get this set of shelves set up to a presentable, functional place for us to at least be able to put away our clothes. A lot of our clothes are sitting on our dresser clean, but there's nowhere to put them, so we don't know what to do with them. So they're sitting on our dresser. They look like a heap. I want to figure out a layout and a floor plan per se for these shelves, lay out our bins, figure out what's going to go in what and where the bins are going to sit, how they all fit next to each other, and figure out some sort of system, and then start putting away some of our clothes. But first, let's clear everything out of these shelves. Shelves have been cleared off, I think next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and open all of these and then kind of feel where I have to move these shelves so that everything can fit nicely, and then I'll figure out what's going to go in each bin. Alright, checking in, this is the layout we kind of have. So up here I put these older bins that we've had before. Up top, then we have these little clear ones that came with it, the blue ones. And then we have these two bigger areas that I was thinking could be like jewelry and our colognes and perfumes. And I have this little metal like woman that I could put there. And then I have a metal man over here. Could also go in there. I'm thinking maybe we do like wallpaper or navy, or even like something that could be really cool is like doing like more masculine colors over here. So like if we painted this side like navy or gave him a cool like darker background or wallpaper, something over here, and then over here could be like brighter and lighter and more girly, and then that way we have literally a his and a hers closet. Down here we have the bigger bins here. We can do it like this, or I think I like the breakup of this a little bit more, and if you really wanted to, these bins here can fit 3 in a row, which I just think gives a little bit more variety there. And then 2 down here, 3 personal items and accessories, more stuff up here, and then in the center here I'm thinking purses or nicer shoes, something else over here, and then some storage bins as well. TBD, honestly. I just need to figure out what we want to put where. The thing is that we don't have enough stuff to fill this closet, so we're gonna figure it out as we go. I just want to get this to a place where it's slightly functional for us. Okay, now that I have everything practically laid out, I'm gonna go ahead and take sticky notes and figure out where I want everything to go for both of us, and then that way I can start putting things away and then start realizing what I still need bins for, what's still missing, things like that. So let's start filling these out. I'm back. Here is how I set this up. So this is my little like corner for getting ready. This is like some of my body sprays and perfumes, and then these are all my minis. I love my minis because then I don't waste them, they don't fade. Then I have this little teacup that I thrifted, and it's got some jewelry in it. Over here I gave Chance this yellow teacup. He doesn't have to keep it if he doesn't want it, but that'll be for where he puts his earrings and his rings. I have his watch, some of his ear cuffs, some of his body sprays, perfume body sprays, and then he's got his colognes over here, and then some bracelets here that he wears. And then that way we both have like our own style being represented. Sorry, his is a little dark because of where the ring light is. That's what his looks like with better lighting. And I think that's really cute, especially if we decorate it, but of course it's just for functionality right now, just to get us going. Friends, it is time to pick out our next page for our advent calendar. I'm playing around with day 4, and I'm going to see if like doing it in the middle of the vlog is a little better as far as the flow. Sometimes putting it right at the end just seems a little odd, so I'm trying something, playing around, seeing what works. Let's find a page. Okay, after much consideration, this is the page that I picked out. This one is so funny to me. This is actually one of the photos I saw in the reviews that I was like, that is hilarious. This is the vibe. All right, so let's get working on this. Probably gonna hear some background noise because Chance is cooking and fixing our garage. We had a storm. I think the storm broke the garage or blew out the electrical in the garage, but this is what it's looking like. I think this is my favorite one so far. Oh wait, I gotta write day 4. Okay, let's pick a good color for day 4. I'm kind of feeling the pink. Day 4, and then this is obviously Corey, our brindle baby, and then this is Winnie, and then day 1, the calico was Bonnie. So everyone's had their fair share now. This is really good because day 3 was so bad and silly, so I'm really glad this one's cuter. Okay, here's day 4. I love this one. This one's my favorite. It's so cute. Oh, look at them, so colorful and girly. And I gave everyone eyelashes. All right, back to the vlog.
She's like, get me out of here.
Giving y'all, we are literally pulling into his parents' neighborhood. They're not actually here though, it's just us. I feel like the siblings are all like running Thanksgiving right now. They are in Arkansas with my sister-in-law, Chance's sister, and her husband and their children, my nephews, their children, for Thanksgiving, and we are kind of taking lead on turkey, and the grandparents are coming to visit us, and we just have a busy day, and I'm gonna try and vlog as much as I can, but it's a full packed day. What are you most excited to cook?
The turkey.
I'm not
What do you
excited
mean?
to cook the turkey.
I'm excited.
I'm nervous.
I got really bad bedhead, dude. Holy crap.
Looks great.
Thanks.
You just wet it and you'll be fine.
Wow. I saw that car, and that used to be my grandparents' car.
Oh, and you thought
Now
that
my
was
siblings
them?
drive. I was like, they're here already?
They're here already?
I literally freaked out.
Okay,
You know?
we'll see you guys in a little. Alright, breakfast is a brewing. We did have a slight delay. We assumed there'd be eggs here because normally his mom will buy like the 5 dozen thing from Costco, but the boys ate them all, so there is no eggs, so he had to go home and get some from our house. Let me show you what we have going here. We have some turkey bacon here in the air fryer. We have some hash browns, and I think I'm gonna throw some potatoes in there, make some breakfast potatoes. We've got the hashies here. They feel like they look so pale on camera, but in person, I'm like, they look golden in person. We have those here. We'll give them an extra minute or 2. Keep doing your thing. Chance is gonna get working on some scrambled eggs over here. We have some sausage gravy here. Watch out, baby. And biscuits in the oven. And I think that's gonna be a well-rounded breakfast. We just made Chance this coffee. His parents have a fancy espresso machine, so I'm gonna try and make some too for the first time. Ty made that one. He's so cute. We have our butter out softening. It's actually pretty soft already, so that's good. That was for your coffee. We have shallots, ginger, and garlic for the compo. Our herbs are in the fridge, and we're making way here on Thanksgiving. Not too bad.
Sweet, oh, it's carrots
It's
and...
butternut squash, carrots, sweet potatoes, and then we have Brussels.
all the oranges.
It's thematic. AKA it's the leftover veggies we had.
Who's this guy?
Yo no sé. Breakfast time, let's make our plates. Chance is getting papered plates. Here's what we have. We never made those potatoes, so maybe we'll roast those. Let's close this up. We didn't make those. Sacrifice our love. Yeah, can you tell who just played at the parade? We have some sausage gravy here, biscuits that didn't rise very well, some scrambled eggs, some turkey bacon, and then we have our hash browns in there. Okay, Busta. You're gonna stop me. Hey. See where you're going.
Buster Rhymes?
Yeah, and then he's doing the look at me now. Hey. Sick. Okay, dancers. They're like, eh.
He looks old.
He just doesn't look 20 anymore. I don't know why, I kind of love him being with the TMNTs. Okay, the dancers are killing it. It's not them. But I just feel like the choreo is basic. It's like, It's like, come on, there's so many cool hip hop steps. Here's the breakfast bread, hash brown, biscuit gravy, turkey bacon, some eggs. I got my coffee. Now we're moving on to prepping for the turkey. It's about 11:18. So we have an onion, ginger, garlic. We need to get this chopped up, and then we're gonna start working on our compound butter. I made the mistake of not tying my hair up sooner, so now I have my hair up. We're sending the little siblings to go back to our house to get a zester and a grater because we don't have a grater, and they bought block cheese for the mac and cheese, and we need a zester for these guys, so they're gonna go do that and save the day. All right, here's what we gotta do. We have an apple here, we have herbs. I'm trying to grab everything that we're gonna need to chop. We're gonna use this time while we wait on them to get the zester and the slicer. We have Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are in here, I think. Yep, Brussels sprouts. Yeah, it's gonna be the lower oven.
About what's happened to me from July up till now. Don't know where, don't know how. Lately I've come to realize that I can't see it in your eyes, so it's true. I'm so glad you feel it too. Nothing to hide, we're falling in love. To me it's perfectly clear, we're falling in love. It's true, this part of the year has something in store for us. We're falling in love. Summer ended, but we did not. We started something, this thing that we got grew stronger. Each day we're together, all the way on, we're falling in love. To me it's perfectly clear, we're falling in love. It's true, this part of the year.
Oh, the parade's over. Yeah, not bad. Next year will be better though.
Perfect time for football.
Because it has to be, because it's 100. Yeah, they're giving. No, do you know what they're doing next? The dog show.
Really?
Yeah, they have to do the dog show next. regular biscuit.
All done by
One with 1 bite taken out.
Hey vlog, as you can see, we are back home. We ate our food. The last thing you saw was the lineup of food. We ate our food. We have some really good talks. We all ended up crying around the dinner table, but not out of anything bad, just lots of sentimental stuff, remembering things, looking back on things, being grateful for things. So we had a really lovely Thanksgiving, and then we cleaned up, they played games, and now we're back home. Tomorrow I am going to be going Black Friday shopping with Sophia. My sister comes into town, so hopefully I'll get some good stuff for you guys, some good content, interesting content. But right now, Chance and I just need to unpack the food, put it in the refrigerator, and get ready for bed. I've injured myself. I think I have carpal tunnel or something. I'm having intense pain shooting up and down my wrist here. I was like pouring something and now it like hurts to lift anything with this hand. This isn't my dominant hand, but ooh, it's definitely something's wrong here. So hopefully this feels better tomorrow. But I think I'm gonna call it a night and we will see you guys in the morning.